All right, ready?
When we started Cheap Old Houses, we knew that there was a housing crisis in this country. We knew that people couldn't afford houses, especially people who are on Instagram, which is typically the millennial generation, who feels totally priced out of the housing market. And when we started it, we knew that it would resonate with people. I don't think in a million years we thought we would have almost 2 million followers, though.
No, I mean, I think we started this kind of for ourselves. We were looking for our perfect cheap old house. I think we're kind of surprised, yes, by, how captivated people are by cheap old houses.
We honestly started this for fun. We did not think we would have a TV show. Never in a million years thought that this would be anything more than a really fun way to spread our love of old houses around to people who might not necessarily feel like they define themselves as preservationists.
This house that we're standing in front of, we were one of 2 people bidding on the house, and it was going to be demolished by the other people who were going to buy it. And we really wanted this house, and we underbid them. We actually weren't even the best offer on the table, but they knew that we really wanted to take on this project and that we were going to save the house, and that's why we ended up with the house.
I mean, I love you, but I don't think we've loved anything more than this house.
Well, and right now it's a little bit of a new build, but it's going to be all the old siding, all the old windows, everything's going back. It's just all the paint's getting taken off.
Once we walked in and we could see that there had been a center hall here, just a light bulb went off in our heads, and suddenly the entire house made sense again. We could see the symmetry, we could see the original intention. Look, I mean, it's no great mystery. A lot of houses at certain times in their lives looked very similar, and we have a lot of examples of this kind of house in our immediate area that we can look at and take cues from. This is the glamorous B-roll. Ooh.
Let's take out some mud wasps. What's so cool that Everett, our son, is going to be able to see is us literally picking this house back up and rebuilding it, and it's going to take us a few years. He says he's 7 now, but when we started the project he was 6, and he's like, "Oh, I'll be about 9 years old when it's done." And it's really cute to see him know that nothing in life is taken easy. You have to put a lot of hard work and time into anything that you do.
I think that he is the next generation of preservation, and we want him to grow up with a love of old houses like we have.
Here is our graveyard.
This is 1792. The graveyard was kind of the thing that sealed the deal for me on loving this property.
It's the nail in the coffin.
To feel as if all of these families lived in this house, loved this house, and are still with this house, makes us feel like we're restoring something that's just been very important to so many people. We feel that we've inspired and enabled a whole bunch of people who would never have otherwise thought to take on an old house to go ahead and get out there and do it. You don't need to know everything when you start one of these projects. You don't need to know what everything is called. You don't need to have a degree in preservation to save an old house. There are old houses all over this country that need saving, and we just feel so happy that we've inspired so many people to just get out there and start doing it.